Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 225 of Prog Review. And if you can't read, I'll get back to school. But if you just are too lazy to look at the title, or wherever they put it, and the description, I'm going to be talking about Causa and Euporie Tide. See? And this is the vinyl. Oh, the lovely vinyl. Oh, it's on El Parasol Records. Yeah, means umbrella, parasol. And there's the back. There's the back. Ooh, but I'll probably do a close up of it into the review. I don't know how I got turned on to these guys. I mean, I've not come across them before. They're kind of new to me. I don't know if somebody posted a link on Facebook or whatever, but I heard a clip and I thought that sounds interesting, and there's naked ladies on the cover, so you know I'm that shallow. It held my interest. The band consists of Jacob Scott, Jonas Monk, Rasmus Rasmussen, love that name, and Jess Carr. I don't think they're English. I think they might be from abroad, from Europe somewhere. I'm not going to say where. I don't know. Sweden, Norway, yeah. One of those countries. I don't know, because I haven't done my research. See, I'm just talking at you, and yeah. I mean, God, what could you say? I mean, it's an instrumental album. The whole of it. The whole album's instrumental. By nature, it's guitar based. The first time I heard them, I thought, it sounds a bit kind of like Tortoise, a little bit, but not as jazzy, more kind of more trad rock than that. And then when I actually listened to the whole album, I could hear influences from krautrock, Neu and bands like that. It's an interesting record. It's a very backward looking record. If you're expecting something that's progressive in the fact that it moves forward, oh no, these guys have one eye over their shoulder, and I mean there's a track on it called, the opening track's called Homage, and you do get the feeling this is a homage to their entire record collection. That's not to say it's a bad thing. I kind of liked it in a way that it did sound like it could have fallen through a time warp, and landed on my lap. This could have been a lost classic from the early 70s. That's how I kind of come to it. I'm not going to judge them, that they should be making new music, because what they do is it's pleasant enough. It's quite engaging. Again, only criticism of the album is it is a bit samey in places. There's lots of fuzz guitar and lots of wah-wah guitar accents, and in terms of instrumentation, it does stay the same throughout the album, and that's kind of to its detriment. It's all one flavour. They do one thing. Some of you may even call this space rock. I don't think it's as spacey as that. It's more focused. It's more focused than that. But as an album, it's a little bit unfocused. Though the opening track, Homage, it's quite. That's the one that got me hooked. That's one that drew me in. It's quite nice. I've got to say it. Official Sun. Put me teeth in. Official Sun is quite nice. Again, they kind of almost go like acoustic, towards acoustic, but they don't go all out acoustic with that. And and again, Eternal Flow is it's very drifty music. This is the kind of album you can put on, leave it on in the background, and let it do its magic. It's not necessarily something you're going to sit down with the cans on and focus on. This is good background music. Yeah, good background music. Yeah. And again, if you like bands like Tortoise, or you like the krautrock, Popol Vuh, if you like those kind of bands, you're going to find a lot of stuff here that's familiar. So it's quite good in that respect. It's not going to alarm you. It's not going to scare the horses. It's a fairly safe record. But that's not to say it's a bad thing. I think the guys do a good job of what they do. Unfortunately, it all does tend to sound the same after a while. You know, it all does tend to, you know, it's almost a bit like an ambient record. It does all tend to drift into one. There aren't enough like standout tunes you can whistle, and they do need probably a good producer to rein them in a bit. But that's not to say it's a bad record. I mean, I think it works. You know, it's obvious what they're doing. It's obvious who they are, and you know, and what they're aiming for, and they don't make any bones about it. It's not like the Stephen Wilsons of this world who, you know, raids King Crimson's back catalogue and then presents it as his own idea. This very much is, you know, is very much a tribute to the bands that they like. But I fear they may be a one-trick pony. I don't know if they'll be able to move on and do something different. I think I've got a funny feeling it's all going to be, you know, this kind of guitar rock of the 70s. I know they've done some earlier albums. I mean, they've made quite a few ones, and I think they were more space psych rock before that. I've not investigated those yet, but this is, like I said, this was released last year. It's the most modern album. I think you can get this on eMusic if you've got an eMusic account, so you can go there and download the album. Like I say, it's available on vinyl. It is a lovely pressing. You also get a download code inside that, or if you get it off of Amazon, you get the auto rip function. So that's pretty cool as well. So you can listen to it before it arrives. All clever stuff. And that's that. In terms of a rating, I like it. But I'd like it if there was a little bit more. If there was a little bit more mixed up, you know, it's a little bit more different shades. Yeah. So I'm going to give this 3 booze hounds out of 5. That's 3 booze hounds out of 5. But that's not to say it's a bad record. You know, I think it's a good record. I think it's an interesting record, but you know, they need a little bit more, you know, focus in what they do. And I think looking over their shoulder is a nice thing, but I think sometimes you get a crick in your neck. You can get stuck like it. And I think they need to open up and bring some different influences in, maybe some electronica, something a bit different to spice up things. Anyway, that's it. My name's Darren Locke. I've been talking about Euporie Tide by Causa Sui, and I'm sure everyone's going to be writing in the comments box how I've completely fucked up the pronunciation, but you know what? I don't care. But I will be featuring a track of their album on my new Mixcloud radio show, yeah, World of Prog. Yeah, link will be in the description. If you haven't checked it out, it's all good stuff. There's real music in it with me talking like a proper radio DJ, but not one of those dodgy radio DJs from the 1970s who used to present Top of the Pops and put their hands up girls' skirts. Not like them. No, I'm a good guy. Daily Travis. Anyway, I'll probably bleep that out. Anyway, that's it. Like I say, don't forget to tickle me Twitter, sit on my Facebook, and you can do what you want with me Google Plus. I still don't know what it's for, but you know, go the social media route for all the updates, and we'll do this all again soon. Probably going to talk about well, no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, because I've got a pile of music to get through. I've been very lazy, very lazy. Anyway, only one more thing to say. Do you know what that is? It's Prog on.